divert people when they come in. They're going to try to divert them that way. I don't see anybody over here yet doing that. If you guys can do it, we're about to do awards. If people come in, tell them go this way, because they're going to look and say everyone's looking. They're going to be like, all right, just divert. You guys ready to get this started or what? If I make a joke, I've got a drummer back here behind me that can do ching. Is that what you're here for still? Is that good? Nice. All right.
Take my wife.
Be ready for some good dad jokes. That's what I'm known for. My wife will tell you all about it. But anyway, we'll get this thing started here. Appreciate Summers Smokehouse for having us. Let's give them a big round of applause. Nate, Amanda, the whole crew at Summers Smokehouse. Yeah. You don't have to stay here the whole time. It'll be like an hour.
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, you guys about good? Are you good?
I'm going to get out of your way.
If you guys can, if you're here for the Kayak Adventure Series Awards, if you guys can kind of do your best to just keep it down a little bit, we're going to have some videos going on the screen that have audio with them. And, of course, we'll be up here talking and handing out some awesome prizes and cash. So pretty excited to be here. So this is the Kayak Adventure Series, the first stop of the 2026 season. Appreciate everybody watching at home as well on Facebook, on YouTube. And we are here in Tallahassee, Florida. We're calling this one Tallabassee. Kayak Adventure Series is presented by GoPro. And as you guys can see, you're going to see all the media right here on that giant TV. And you guys can move slides if you want. Jake, you can go ahead and keep it rolling. Presented by GoPro. Is the volume all the way up? All right, apparently the volume is all the way up on that TV, so that's all right. You guys got captions. You can read that. People at home can hear it probably better than we can. All right. Hang tight. Technical difficulties. Hey, by the way, if you haven't met me, I'm Drew Gregory. Thanks for coming, everybody. Really, really proud to be here in Tallahassee and show off all the fish and the entire area, the diversity that this area has. And honestly, Jake, if you want, I can just go ahead and bring up Christian and we can talk about the area. So if you want to come on up, we can talk about this area and all it's got to offer. Come on up. Yeah, let's do it. Well, we got this. He's working on a few bugs there. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on, Christian. There you go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Caban. I am the chairman of the Leon County Commission. I'm also the district commissioner representing Southwest Leon County, which is where we are today. I also encompass Lake Talquin. I know some of you folks fished that lake today. Yeah. It's an awesome lake.
Some cool shots there.
Community. We have some of the best landings in Leon County and at Lake Talquin. And I just want to say a couple quick things. I'll brief. One, I want to thank you all for picking Leon County. Bass fishing tournament and fishing tournaments in general, they're going to be a new thing that we do through our department. And this originated from our spring 2025 in our retreat. We talked about how we wanted to expand tourism, particularly with bass fishing tournaments. Right. So now here we are a year later. This is one of the first ones we've had. And I'm so thankful for you all for traveling here, picking Leon County. From my understanding, we had roughly 100 anglers from around the country. And I think this is awesome. So I want to give you all a big round of applause and thank you.
All right.
Last, I know you hit on it, but Summer Smokehouse, where we are today, that's hosting us, I'm telling you right now, is some of the best damn good barbecue that you will get, in my opinion, in the state of Florida. It's a family-owned business. If you come here at lunchtime, there's a line coming out the door, and so I'm so thankful that you guys got to come here and experience a little bit of one of our locally owned businesses here in Leon County. So thank you all.
Woo. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll be back. We'll be back for sure. Yeah, as you can see, the stats are here. It's actually 100 registrations across all the divisions. That's registrations. and probably, I don't know how many uniques, but that's 312 fish were caught in the individual division. And that's just not fish that are caught. That's just fish that are scored. You guys caught, how many caught fish that were short or obviously upgraded in cold fish, right? So there's probably 600 fish that are caught. 142 in the team division, fish that are caught. 15 different states were represented, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so you can hit the next slide if you want, Jake. Special thanks to the Florida Bass Nation Kayak Series. You guys brought a lot of anglers, so thanks to everyone who's been a part of that. You guys are just crushing it, really revamping things here in the freshwater scene in the state of Florida. So we love you guys and appreciate you guys being a part of this. If you stick around at the end, I think you guys are going to do a presentation still for the winner of your event that was a Saturday only event. So appreciate you guys. Hey, can't do this without help. Okay, volunteers, Jake Hepner over there, my right-hand man, the executive producer of this whole thing. I mean, couldn't do it without you guys. We got Luke and Tyler with cameras, the photographers and videographers that you guys saw. Yep. And just anyone who helped. Ryan Rice, you helped a ton. You guys were just helping me set up and do all this. I could not do without you guys. I'm forgetting somebody, I'm sure, but trust me, this is not a one-man thing. This is a lot going on here, so I appreciate everybody for that. So thank you. Now, this is cool where we got some cool things we're going to present for their first time for the 2026 season where you can win extra money and prizes. And it spreads the wealth out. You know, we're paying out 20% in cash, 25% in prizes, and over 100% in cash. But also some of this cash gets spread out in different ways. So who lost a fish this week? Anybody lose a fish? Lose a fish? Yeah. So if you lost a fish and you filmed that fish being lost, you can win money. And somebody's going to win money right here because this is called Unhooked, presented by D-Hooker. Lose a fish, submit the clip to KAS, watch during the awards to see if your clip wins. If you own a D-Hooker tool, you're going to win $500. A D-Hooker costs $30, guys. They're right here. That's it. $30 to get one of these tools that helps get hooks out of your body if you get hooked. So who would agree that's something you should have anyway, right? Okay, so let's see who wins and who submitted a clip. Well, this is the first clip that actually, Jared, if you're watching, Jared, I'm going to probably butcher your last name, but it's Kononowski. I don't know. I'm not going to say it. Okay, it's a tough one to say. But Jared's the inspiration for this clip, as you can see here. He lost his giant smallmouth that ate right at the surface, right by his boat. And we just thought, only a D-Hooker should unhook that easy, okay? So you're going to get, Jared, if you're watching, you're going to receive a D-Hooker tool. Let's find out now who submitted a clip at this event. Here it is right here. Granger Hieronymus. Let's watch his lost fish. We know what's going to happen. Oh, the audio is so much better. We'll get these online on social media, but Granger, is Granger here? Where's he at? He's right there. There he is. All right, Granger, I already know the answer to this because you checked it on your virtual check-in. Do you own a D-Hooker tool? Well, you click no on your virtual check-in. Did you buy one? All right, well, then you're going to win the $500. So nice job to buying a D-Hooker right before, just in time. Just in the nick of time. We're going to have to check the timestamp on that purchase, but no, we believe you. So $500 for losing a fish. That's awesome. Thank you to all of our sponsors who donated on your $100 sponsor gift bag. You guys can see a picture of them right there. Awesome stuff. Who appreciates the stuff you guys get in those gift bags? It's not like it's just a bunch of junk, right? Some good stuff. Did anybody use anything out of the gift bag at this event? Yeah, a few of you guys did. So awesome. Appreciate that. All right, Jake, hit it. I appreciate everybody at home, you guys following along on the real-time Realtree Fishing real-time leaderboard. So we appreciate Realtree for being the sponsor of our real-time leaderboard. That right there, of course, is not the final standing, so don't squint and think you're going to see the winner. That was the first day, the first hour, 20 minutes. So Cross Kicks, you guys have seen the Cross Kicks shoes. They're based here out of Florida, the U.S. part of the brand. They're right here. And 2 people are going to win a pair of Cross Kicks for driving the furthest to come to this event. And 2 other people who are new to KAS randomly are going to get 2 pairs of Cross Kicks as well. So let's find out who wins those. Cross Kicks Cross Country Award goes to Norman Fenton and Jeff Narrison, 1,500 miles and 1,153 miles. Jeff is from Minnesota. Norman, where are you from? Where's Norman? Where are you from? Michigan. So Michigan and Minnesota, congrats, guys. You guys drove the most to get here. You're going to get a free pair of Cross Kicks. And a lot of this stuff will be a code I send you guys in your email afterwards. And, of course, we've got your email from your virtual check-in form that you filled out. So appreciate that, guys. Thanks for coming and being committed to KS and driving that far. I'm sure the warm weather wasn't like, you know, a deterrent at all, right?
20 degrees at home.
Yeah, 20 degrees at home, still ice and snow. All right, the new angler, new kicks, Ryan Marquise. Where's Ryan? Is he still here? You get a pair of Cross Kicks if he's not here. Lucas, where's Lucas? Lucas, all right, one of the FSU fishing team guys. So congrats for being a new KS angler and winning a pair of Cross Kicks. Yeah. Go Knowles, that's right, that's what they say here. All right, Toyota bonus box. You guys know about that. They've been doing that a long time. We got that 2026 Tacoma right out front. I just got that one. It's amazing. I actually got it from Mike D over at Toyota of Kent, right by me. If you see Mike D, if you want to fly into town, you want to drive there, whatever, if you get one for Mike D, you can hit the slide if you want, Jake. You're going to get a year's worth of Kayak Adventure Series entry fees, a whole year, plus $250 in gift cards from our sponsors, a half-day lesson with me. And, of course, you're going to be qualified for bonus box and get the I think it's a $1,500 new vehicle rebate from them, plus be eligible for bonus box, which in our events, the top placing Toyota angler that qualifies gets $300 extra, and then the second angler gets $150. But also for Bassmaster Kayak Series, it's $500 and $250. So you're competing against, like, what, a few people in the tournament that even have it. So easy money right there from Toyota as well, from Toyota Bonus Box. So go see Mike D. He's a good dude, and he'll hook you up with a great deal on a new Toyota. All right, this is the first and last light bass. I don't know if we actually ended up getting – we'll announce this on social media. What we're going to do new this year is give you guys a Guardian Angel, the nav light kits from Guardian Angel. Those are not cheap. They work with the remote. They can use a magnet, a little clip to put them on. They're awesome. They're the ones I use. Anyway, whoever catches the first bass on Saturday morning and the last bass on Friday will receive, and we'll go ahead and look those up and post it on social media, a Guardian Angel light kit. So thank you guys so much from Guardian Angel for doing that. Really appreciate that, and that's going to be cool because you want to be that first fish. Of course, you want to catch the first fish anyway, and the last fish. Appreciate you guys for showing up to that Bass U brunch. That was on Friday. Who made it to the Bass U brunch right here at Smokehouse and heard the seminars from Josh Sackmar? Hang tight. We'll get a little clip of that or something, I think, up here. All right. As you can see, this is what it looked like here on Friday. We learned a lot from that fisheries biologist, Josh, and definitely worth doing again. So if you're coming to future Kayak Adventure Series events, do not miss out on the Bass U brunch. We can learn so much. You guys were eating some great food, so that's kind of what it looked like. So appreciate everyone for showing up to all this extra stuff that encourages fellowship and education in bass fishing. All right, now on to the awards, guys. The Rebel Microbag Division right here. This is the smallest 5 fish, right? The smallest 5. 5 inches to 9.75. Let's see who's first here. Caden Bruner. All right, it looks like that's 47.25 inches. Is that the winner? That's the winner. Oh, Caden, where are you at? All right, come on up here real quick. We'll make it fast. So, Caden, I've got this really cool micro belt right here, micro belt buckle. So you win the micro belt. You can just put this on whatever belt you want. This is the micro belt. Sweet. And you're going to win this. So, yeah, tell us the secret of how in the world were you just so good at catching the smallest fish of anyone here?
I was using small bait. Every time the bait broke, I just chewed a piece off, threw it back in there, and got lucky on a couple of them.
Nice. Well, that's the way to do it, man. Well, you got the micro belt. You're the champ of this one. You're going to take home the entire pot. I can't remember how much it is off the top of my head, but we'll get you a check. Right afterwards, you'll come see me in the check line as we end and get a picture in front of the backdrop.
Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, buddy. So, all right, here's just something cool. Raise your hand if you had something go wrong this week that just like threw you off or just a little bit of a tailspin, right? like about 10 people raised their hands on something that went off. So you guys see these beautiful trophies over here on the screen? Beautiful catch trophies. They were out for shipment at my house to Ohio. They were supposed to be there the day I left. Everything was great. And Catch wanted to send them to Florida. That's where they intended to send them. And they realized they were coming to Ohio. And they said, look, we want you to get on the road earlier and not have to wait for them. So we're going to reschedule them with UPS and reroute them to Florida. I said, okay, I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. And they confirmed with UPS they'd be here in time. And they have literally been stuck since they rerouted them. It just keeps saying, like, Ohio. It's stuck in Ohio, stuck in Ohio. So all those beautiful trophies right there. Life's more about how you handle the lost fish. You know, the dehook, the unhooker, the lost fish we just saw. It's more about how you handle, like Granger did, than anything else. Because we know one thing for sure in life, things like this are going to happen. So we don't love it. However, it's all right. You guys are going to get your trophies. We'll make sure you guys get them. And no problem at all. And then, of course, we'll get some photos of you guys with them, and we can always Photoshop them in and whatnot. And thanks to Florida Bass Nation, we have a beautiful trophy here that we are going to use as a placeholder in the meantime for the winter. So no big deal. It's not going to stop us from having a good time, that's for sure. So thank you to Catch for making those beautiful trophies, but just wanted to update you guys on that before we get to the actual awards. So anyway, you probably care about the cash more than the awards. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay if they walk in front here. No big deal. Next up division is the under 21 division. It's sort of our combined youth, high school, and college. Let's see who wins that. It's the new Primal. It's an official meat snack of KS this year. New Primal. You guys got those in your gift bags. Who ate their new Primal meat stick? All right, pretty good, huh? By the way, on your way out, get a pack of Chinooks from that table. All right, Lucas Sarvia. I'm not saying that right at all, but 48.75 inches. You are in second place, I believe. Second place, which means the winner of the next up new Primal division is Braden Coley at 59 inches. Braden, where you at, man? You want to come on up? Come on up, dude. I got these cool, we still have our medallions, okay? We still have our medallions, so we'll get you guys your prizes. Braden, you'll get an awesome yak rods. $250, actually, you can grab it right here. You can grab your yak rod. It's right here. Bring it on up on stage real quick. So, this is like a $250 rod from Yak Rods. It's super sensitive. It's awesome. We appreciate those guys for pitching in and giving you guys an awesome separate prize and award, even though all of the anglers in the next up new Primal division are in the actual individual division as well. So tell us how you got it done out there.
Dude, they just exploded as of like 2:30, and I was just flipping a speed worm under the mats. And just, them Swanee bass just blew up on me.
So you were catching Swanee bass?
Yeah. I only caught like 2 largemouth the whole day. It was like Swanee bass after Swanee bass.
So Swanee bass after Swanee bass, and only 2 largemouth all day. But it was enough Swanee bass to take the title and be the first winner of the 2026 division and the new Primal next up division. Good job, man. All right. Let's see what we got next. This is where it gets fun. Getting down to the meat of this, guys. Getting down to the meat. I turned it on. Yeah, turn it on. Toyo Tires Team Division. We appreciate Toyo Tires coming on board, being a sponsor this year. And we're going to find out which team. I think we had 18 people in the team division, 9 different teams. Look, if you don't want to spend $150 for the individual division at KS, if you guys watching, you're going to fish a future one, just jump in. It's $75 a piece for the team division, $150 total. Just jump in. It's easy. Or just enter the micro bag for $25. So you can win like Caden did. So, all right, let's see who's first here. The Native Gamblers. I don't know if they're first. They might be third place. I'm not sure. Are we going third? Yeah, third place. So Native Gamblers, top 3 places get paid. I think it's $250, $350, and $600. So Native Gamblers, let's see what your total is. Blake Abbey and Brandon Hewlett, 176 3/4 inches. Well done, guys. Third place. And you guys want to come up and say a few words, or you just want to keep it rolling? Keep it rolling. All right. What's that? You win cash. You won third place. Yeah, third place. You're going to get one of these medallions. You guys want to come up and say anything about your day, or? Yeah, come on. Usually if you win money, we get you on stage and say a few words. So and that's not the normal way that we get on stage.
I had to carry
So for now, there's your medallions. And actually, I think third place might just get medallions, but second and first will get trophies.
Thank you, Tallahassee, Leon County. I ate barbecue 4 times this week. I had heartburn so bad. I called my wife and said,
It's over.
I love you, babe. Tell the kids I love them. But anyways, love the lake. First time here fishing. We'll be back.
Nice. All right. Brandon's good. All right, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem. Short and sweet. All right, second place. Second place, the fried ditch pickles. Fried ditch pickles. That's Matt Voigt and Dwayne Dwyer. Where are you guys? Come on up here, guys. Let's see what your total is as you're walking up. Oh yeah, coming on stage. Matt, Dwayne, well done. Made it on the stage, second place. Not quite enough, but second's really good. So tell us how in the world you figured these fish out to end up in second place. Just talk close to this.
This is the lake that we fished for our trail. We came here earlier this year, and it's a shallow lily pad lake. Somewhere I can go swim a worm and pretty much always guarantee I can have a good day. So I got a whole bunch of fish both days. Just didn't quite find who won today that was maybe 6-7 pounds that got off in the lilies, but I think everybody else did too. So it's just one of them lakes.
Yeah, can't go wrong with swimming a worm in Florida. How many people swam a worm at some point? All right, well, Swain, go.
The lake I went to was
Yeah, you can hold it.
was a car lake. I didn't go to the lake everybody else.
Yeah.
But I did kind of have the lake to myself. It was
Yeah.
kind of nice, but the quality was kind of up and down.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find a good one.
It's enough though. It's enough.
Yeah, it was enough.
I mean, I know if it's funny when you get up here and second place is like, man, it just wasn't kind. But you're second place, guys. So well done. Give them a round of applause. Take one of these if you want. At least you have these for the meantime. Yeah, guys. All right. Next up, first place. And the winner is the Team Dark Horse Tackle, Ryan Parker and Zach Fuller. Where are Ryan and Zach? There they are. Come on, guys. Florida, they took it from you. You did not hold home court advantage. The guys from Ohio and Pennsylvania took it home. So Ryan Parker, Zach, how in the world did you guys come from Ohio and Pennsylvania and figured out better than anybody else here?
With 4 hours of practice.
That's the secret.
We had about 4 hours of practice Thursday, a couple hiccups, just basically fish with our eyes. We kind of decided early on we were going to go all in on Merritt's Mill Pond just because the water's super clear and we could just see what we were fishing and see where things lived, and we'd just figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's my first bass that I've caught in 2026. My first time in Florida. I didn't see any alligators though.
What? Yeah.
But no, man, it was a lot of fun. We caught it. I don't know. I just kind of did it my way. He did it his way and cracked it.
Nice. Well, let's give them a huge round of applause. They are winners of the Team Division Toyo Tires. Well done, guys. Well done. Grab one of these if you want.
Oh yeah.
And we'll get to your trophy when they arrive.
Thanks, man.
I'll get them back up to Ohio for you guys in PA. All right. Now on to the Cass King individual division. Some beautiful shots there of some of these shallow lily pad filled lakes. And of course, here's Talquin. Here's a ramp at Talquin. So appreciate Cass King for coming on board. And we don't really have audio, but basically that's me talking about the new ALTI reel. So we skipped through that. ALTI is an awesome new reel. You can check it out. That's the new MGTI over there from Cass King. So highly recommend. And here's some shots of anglers in the individual division that didn't maybe make the stage today, but they submitted some awesome footage, so we want to share it. Tyler Bean, thanks so much for sending this awesome clip in. I think you caught this fish off a bed. You said, is that right? Like an 18 and a half or something? So if you guys don't end up on stage, that's okay. We're still going to try to show your clips. So please send us footage in future events. Send us footage in practice during the tournament. We'll use it at our presentation right here. Granger, Hieronymus. So we've already seen you lose one. So let's hope this one doesn't get off. You're not going to win two $500 from D Hooker. Oh, all right. He got it in the net. Nice. It's a good catch. Jumped off the board. Yeah. I wonder if we should count a board flop for the unhooked by D Hooker. A board flop could count maybe because, you know, they came unhooked by you, but you still didn't get to score them. So, all right, Granger, well done, man, well done. And then we had Pete Hustler. I don't know if Pete's around, where he's at, but he actually caught an alligator and had to deal with that situation. So, Zach, I know you didn't see an alligator in person, but here you go if you want to see an alligator situation, you know, from Pete. There she goes. I'm sure he was like, oh, I saw a big wake. It was like, it's a giant. I'm about to get smashed by a 10-pounder. So let's see. The top 7 are going to come up in random order. Random order. And the leader on Friday we all saw was Richard White at 97 inches. You're going to win a bonus, Richard, of $250 for being the Friday leader. So that's pretty cool. I will say this before we get going, that when this is over, there's the payout chart. When this is over, guys, you're going to go to the Chinook checkout table over there, fill out a W-9 if you've got $600 or more in winnings here. Grab a pack of Chinooks, and actually they weren't in your gift bags because they just arrived yesterday. Everyone can grab 1 pack of Chinook sunflower seeds, whatever flavor you want, at the Chinook check cashing table there. Come see us, fill out a W-9, get your photo. If you received an award here today, we want your photo in front of that backdrop. I think Tyler or Luke are going to take your photo. I think Luke's probably going to take it. And make sure you do not forget to do that so we can get you in our photo gallery before you head out of here today. All right, there's the payouts. We pay out over 100% in cash total between all the money, between the bonus money, everything. It's actually over 100% of what you guys pay in cash. And then the last 5 anglers, so 11 through 15, you're going to get gift cards. We will send you those via email, 11 through 15. So let's see who is 15th place. Justin Morrell. Where are you at, Justin? All right, Justin went home, so 15th place. Congrats. Norman Finn. Where's Norman? Right over there, right, from Michigan, right. So there you go, Norman. 13th was Blake Abbey. Blake, nice job. Craig Crumbless, 12th place. 11th was Rob Jolly Jr., just out of the cash. And then 10th place, right in the money here, was Jeffrey Narrison. And we're going to bring the top 7 up randomly. So right now, where's Jeff? Where's Jeff? Is he here? There he is. So well done coming from Minnesota. And Bryce Clements in 9th place. And then 8th place was Brandon Hewlett. So real quick, before we go on to the next one, Jake, I want to say to you guys, Rob Jolly Jr., I think was the highest placing angler that had shoal bass in his stringer. I may be wrong, but I think he's the highest placing angler that had shoal bass. So very well done. We obviously know where he was fishing. There was only one shoal bass fishery, but pretty cool to see all these different species show up. We heard, Braden earlier talk about Swanee bass. Then we obviously have largemouth and the Florida bass, and now shoal bass in it as well. So that's pretty cool. And where's Bryce and Brandon? Raise your hands. Good job, guys, right here. So well done, 9th and 8th place, respectively. You guys will get cash. I think you saw the payout chart. I can't remember what it was. 7th place, well, not 7th, random top 7. Let's start with the first random angler is going to come up and take the kayak cushion hot seat right over here. Matt, where you at, Matt? Matt Boyd again. All right, Matt. So coming up real quick. We'll keep it moving. We'll keep it quick, and we'll get this knocked down, get you guys out of here. So well done. Stay right here, and we're going to ask you, earlier you already talked to us in the team division. I don't know if there's much else you want to add about how you handle things as an individual at this event, but now's the time to add it.
I just want to add, it was a great event. Had a lot of fun. Appreciate the guys from Leon County helping out, and all the other sponsors. A lot of fun. I'll do another one.
Awesome. Yeah, can't wait to see you guys at another one. Now, listen, guys from Florida, you're allowed to drive north to Wisconsin and to Virginia on the New River and catch smallmouth. And who is wanting to go to some of these other KS events from Florida, come north, because it's really cool to cross off those species on your bucket list and see different things and just explore all the bass fishing offers us. So appreciate you guys who did come down for this one, but you can take the hot seat if you want. It's right down there. We can actually move it. Should we move it, Jake? Where should we move the hot seat? If you want to drag the hot seat over there, just kind of in front of this KS merch, you can sit right there because there's no room on stage for the hot seat. Right there is perfect. All right. Matt's going to take the hot seat. Let's see what you had, Matt, as an individual. Let's see what you had. 93.5 inches. That's a great total. And we'll find out who's next and see if you're going to keep that kayak cushion hot seat or relinquish it to somebody else who might have beaten you. Ryan Parker, we've already seen him once in the team division. Let's see here in the Cast King individual division what he's got. First, let's talk to him and see. On the individual side, you guys both did good. You won. So tell us about your experience as an individual with your 4 hours of practice.
4 hours of practice. That 22 I sight fished. That was the only one I sight fished. I did most of my damage a little uncharacteristic for me on a drop shot and flipping. The flipping baits, we're going to actually have those for sale over here. That's one of the things we brought. And
nice.
It was just matching the brim perfectly. And I think that was the deal.
Nice. So was it on bed or you just saw it cruising?
No, it was actually chasing tilapia off their bed.
Chasing tilapia off their bed. Sweet. All right, well, let's find out if you're going to take the hot seat or not. 92 inches, so just shy. Afterwards, you guys will find out exactly where you ended up, of course. But for right now, we're going to keep that a mystery. The leaderboard's off. You had 1 hour and 15 minutes to submit fish. There's no telling what happened in this one, guys. Zach Fullard. So bring Zach right back up here. Where you at, Zach? There you are. Come on up. Now, Zach, you've grinded. You fished in tournaments. I don't think you've had a finish quite like this yet, but you've been grinding. You're learning. And, of course, some people they've asked, like, man, I don't want to go. I'm going to get beat. But you got to learn. You keep fishing, and it's all one big tournament. That's what tournaments are all one big tournament, right? Because either you win or you learn, and even if you win, quite frankly, you learn. But now you're up here, so your grind has paid off, man.
Hell yeah, man! It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever been to Florida. First time I've ever seen this stuff.
That's cool.
Was close at Broodstock last year.
Yeah.
To placing in the top 10 was real close, but come down here and I fished how I like to fish.
Yeah.
And made it work, and it was a blast.
A bass is a bass, right?
Yeah. Caught a lot of fish on a weed whacker with a tack toad trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing little bait, and at the very end, was able to cull up twice in the last hour.
I saw that.
With a sack pig swim trap. By the way, both available at darkhorsetackle.com.
Yeah, check them out. Nice. Got to plug it, man. Well, Team Dark Horse did great in the team division. Let's see how you did in the individual division. 100.25 inches. So, woo! Dude, you're going to take that hot seat over for sure. Right there. And later in this presentation, Zach, you're going to see some of the trophies that didn't make it. You get the cross kick century belt, because anyone who gets over 100 inches gets a century belt. So that's pretty awesome. That's not easy to do. Even in Florida, it's not easy. So well done, man. All right, next up.
You're on live TikTok.
I'm on live TikTok, he says. So
around the world.
What's up, everybody? Around the world. Who knew? It goes to the world, guys. Unbelievable. So thanks. All right, Chris Anderson, you are up next. And that is a nice looking fish there. I can't even see how big it is, but it looks solid, like to at least over 20, real tall and fat. So yeah, around 20. We'll find out if you're going to take that hot seat as you glance by. You're the one who knows. We all don't know, but you know. But hey, man, how'd it go out there? Pretty good.
Yeah, it went pretty well. Actually, yesterday was an absolute disaster. I found fish in practice on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden thought I was smarter than the fish and tried to find new fish because the conditions kind of didn't seem to set up. But I was out at Merritt's Mill Pond as well and didn't think I would catch every fish that called and counted on a spinning rod down here, just flipping docks with the Senko all day. It was rough, but not going to take over the seat. Sorry, probably ruined that, but
that's all right.
but it was fun. Thank you all for having me.
Awesome. Yeah, it seems like Mayor Bill Pond was a pretty good place to be. How many of you guys, round of applause, like that format where you can kind of choose your adventure and pick different kinds of water and different lakes? It's kind of fun. Yeah, well done, man. You can take one of these for sure right now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll find out where you placed exactly later. All right. Who is next in the random order here? Brandon Turek. Come on, Brandon. Where are you at? There he is. Yeah, come on up, man. Find out if you can take this hot seat over. That is a big fish right there. That's a big girl. I mean, that's a nice one. So there's a beautiful shot of you out there in the water doing your thing. Tell us how it went and how did you end up on the stage right here?
Tyler see me out there, so did the other angler, Jamie. I was pretty much just drudging through pads all day with a paddle. Big easy. Shout out to Blake on that one. I stole the lane toad on that. And on a tough one as well.
Nice. You can see a release of this fish right here. It's pretty cool that you guys are sending us those videos. Those, obviously the release videos, we want to make sure fish are alive and healthy and getting back in the water. So appreciate that. And that you can just see how big that fish is right there. What'd you catch that one on?
That one was like a spro ploppy frog.
Spro ploppy, yeah, the spro kind of plopper frogs. Awesome. I bet that was a cool blow up. Let's see your total. Let's see if you're going to take over the hot seat because Zach has been ruling it for a couple. 100.75, so I think so. Barely. Nice job. So go take a seat in the kayak cushion hot seat. If you want, you can grab one of these medallions. Toss it to you. You'll get one of those for sure. All right. So 2 people over 100 inches and are going to get a Cross Kicks Century Belt as well. All right. We'll find out who's next. We only got a few more. Richard White III. Come on up, Richard. There he is. All right. Looks like you got a good day out there. And tell us about your experience at this event.
So this morning was tough. I only caught 3 fish by 1 o'clock, and I was getting discouraged. I was headed my way back towards the boat ramp in the last hour, and I figured I'd just fish that last hour around the boat ramp and pack up and leave when the tournament was over. So I was up around the boat ramp, and I probably had the best last hour of fishing of my life. I caught a 20-inch bass, and then I was talking to my dad. He's like, "I see you caught a 23-incher," and I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "It'd be cool if you got first and I got second." And then I caught a 21-incher and it put me in the second place. So I was like, "Hey, we might be able to do it." And then I looked at the standings, and somebody bumped me down to 4th place, and I was like, "Oh man!" There was like 15 minutes left, so I was like, "Dang." I was like, I'm just happy I'll get something. And I ended up catching a 21 3/4 in the last 20 minutes, and it put me back up in second. And it was probably
allegedly. We'll find out here in a minute.
It was definitely a memorable day.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to thank God. That was like a blessing. And before most tournaments, I thank God for getting me on and off the water safely. And I always pray, like, lead me to the fish and let me fish to the best of my ability. And it wasn't going right first thing this morning, and the Lord led me to the fish. And I got them, and it was a heck of a day.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Well, we will find out. That's a cool story, and we'll see where you guys end up. Let's see what your total is. 102.75, so you will take the hot seat. And we got a video. Thanks to Richard for sending us this awesome video. Let's see one of his big fish catches. I don't think this is your biggest, but it's definitely one of they were all big. So let's face it, all of your fish are big, but not your exact biggest one. That's a hook set right there if I've ever seen one. If that fish would have been 12 inches, it would have gone over your boat. No doubt about it. Yeah. No, I mean, that's really cool, man. My dad did the same thing growing up as a kid. He always prayed and just commanded. He always tried to, let's command the fish, like pray to God, command the fish to eat our lures. And it is like a super just spiritual experience being out there in nature in the wild. And you just see stuff here and you just realize how amazing creation is and how amazing God's creation is. So that's a really cool note that you added here on stage. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Well done. Right in the net. He even cut it up to his front camera for us. So look at that. Dual camera action. This is the stuff we want to see at these award shows. And that was, you also had the Booyah Big Bass, $500 prize package as well. So that big fish you just told us about, the one that was, I think, almost 23, maybe it was 23, I can't remember, we'll find out. That's the big bass, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Jake? Yeah. All right, let's see. There's a shot of you out there in the water. We got some great shots of you guys out there and some incredible thick vegetation. All right. And then the next one is Richard White, the father, senior, I guess. Where's Richard? There he is, right here. So we're going to find out if you guys, we're down to the last two, Jake, right? Is this the last two? So this is it. We're going to find out. You can come on up if you guys are going to go 1 and 2 here at Tallabassee. And then we'll end this thing, get you guys all your prizes. Come see us at the Chinook checkout table, the check cashing Chinook table. Here you are out there just having a blast. Man, you look so comfy right there. Is that XTR you're in? Or what are you in? What boat is that?
Native.
That was a Native? Can't tell which one it is. I knew it was a bona fide or a Native, so it looks really comfy. I had the drone around you guys one day. It was just so beautiful where you were, and obviously you caught so many big fish. So tell us about how it went. Let's find out if you're going to take this title.
Well, it started out pretty good.
You hold that tight to your mouth.
It started out pretty good. Yesterday I caught early on. I caught 3 big mudfish, and then then after that I thought they were bass, and then the first big bass I caught, I thought it was a mudfish chewing the land. So I really wasn't trying to reel him in. So being nonchalant, reeling it in. Next thing I know,
they're just being jealous. They just want you to face them. They want you to tell them the story.
But anyhow, all nonchalant, reeling it in. I thought it was a mudfish. I jumped out of the lily pads and digging in.
Just digging down.
Got excited and started reeling it in.
Awesome, man.
And then I caught another couple decent 20s.
Yeah. All right.
Today wasn't that good. I mean, I did all right. 20. I was trying to get 220s today, so it's 105 inches.
Yeah. Why not?
That was my goal.
Try to beat the record, right? Yeah. No, you did great, man. All right. Well, here, let me take this. All right, so basically you say he was ripping fish out of thick vegetation like crazy, catching giants nonstop, and you guys can see that by the leaderboard, right? So I guess we will find out. You want to come on up here, Richard? The other Richard. You guys come up here side by side, father and son. It's going to come down to either one of you guys. This is all that's left. So let's find out who the winner is going to be. Tallabassee kick off the 2026 season. Hit it, Jake. So Richard White, senior, 103 inches. Well done, dude. Well done. Yeah, grab this. And hey, before you go, Rich, you can hand this is the big bass bling you're going to get. So you got to wear that around your neck. You're eating and drinking here later. You got to keep this on. All you guys wear your medallions. So
funny story. We were looking at this with my kids the other night, and I told my daughter, I said, "You want me to get that for you?" And she'll be excited when I bring this home to her.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you get a good photo? You want to say anything else? Thinking about it, you're good. He's good. He's a man of few words. He's like, I'm good. I want to roll. Great job. So father and son duo take the titles here, basically. And then if they'd only entered the team division, they would have obviously won that as well, but they did not. You guys are all going to win cross kick century belts, 4 anglers topped 100 inches. That's amazing. We've got some a couple more things to do, and then we'll get you guys out of here and raffle off a New Canoe U10. This is the best release video. We're going to give a prize to Devin Holbrook for one of the best release videos. So there you go. Swims off. Nice and easy. That's all you got to do. Short and sweet. 19 inches and up at this event. 19 was the benchmark. Day 2 dark horse. The angler who rose the most spots from day 1 to day 2 was Chris Anderson. Where's Chris? Good job, Chris. Nice job. You can just raise your hand. That's cool, because all you're going to get is but it's not all you're going to get like that. It's a lot. You're going to get 6-month subscription from Zach here, Dark Horse Tackle, Brian Parker, part of the team as well. 6-month subscription to Dark Horse. So that's awesome. Top female angler. What's that? The top female angler is Heather Brock. Where's Heather? Is she here? I don't know where she's at, but she was your top female competitor here this week. Next, we have the top Omnia Pro angler. That's the angler who is a subscriber to Omnia Pro, and you can use KS20 as a code to subscribe. And that was Richard White. So you're going to get an additional $300 in Omnia credit for being the top Omnia Pro user. The county bounty, thanks to Leon County and you guys over here, Taylor, and everyone at Leon County, that's an extra $500 bonus for staying in the host county or city, right? The parameters we've set. And of course, you can see all the counties from all of our events right there on that screen. But let's find out who the winner of the $500 bonus just for staying right here close to Summer Smokehouse and all these great restaurants and places to hang out, all these great venues and fisheries. Your winner there is Chris Anderson. So Chris, you're going to win an additional $500 for staying here. So where's Chris? I don't know. All right. Again, yeah, same one. You're winning everything here. And then where were you from, Chris? Cincinnati, Ohio. So Cincinnati, so well done. And then the next slide we have here, the next bonus is the New Canoe bonus. That's the top. We don't have that one. We don't have that yet, but we'll get it on social media. We'll find out who the top New Canoe angler was that owns. We think it was Brandon. I think it was Brandon. So that's awesome. You're going to get $500 in. If you were first through third, you're going to get $500 in gift cards to New Canoe. I think you were third. We'll find out. But Jake's going to put the standings up here in a minute. We can kind of just put them on the screen. All right, what is next? The raffle kayak? The raffle, all right. The raffle kayak.
We had 387, and the winner is 147. So I'm going to look up the name now. I don't know.
All right, the winner is 147. We're about to look up the name, but while you're doing that, don't forget, you're going to come over here, you're going to grab a pack of Chinooks, you're going to get a picture in front of the backdrop as you leave, and you're going to obviously get a check and fill out a W-9 if you need to. And the winner is Jeff Narrison. So Jeff, you won a New Canoe all the way from Minnesota, and you won a New Canoe for contributing to the raffle, which is raising money for the ACA, for us to give people scholarships to get certified in kayak fishing through the ACA. If you want to get certified, go on the website, fill out the form under 4 anglers, and then waivers and forms. It's a scholarship form. Tell us why we, through these proceeds, should support you to get certified as a kayak fishing instructor through the ACA. All right, the last thing is, yes, I've already told you guys about all that, and then the next slide is going to be the final thing, which is see you at the next adventure, the Great Midwestivus, about a month from today, April 24th and 25th. Thanks to my family, my parents, who follow along and support me, my entire family, my wife, and my 2 kids at home watching. Theo, Sophia, Christina, I love you guys. And to me, guys, you can see we work really hard. It's not always fun for us. I hope there's fun parts to it, like giving out money to you guys and prizes is a ton of fun, and seeing you catch big fish, but it's a lot of hard work, and I don't really care about the hard work. I just want to do whatever I can. If I have 0 fun at these events, if I never wet a line, which I never wet a line on this trip, and that's okay. I just want to make sure I'm working my tail off to make sure KAS is the best experience for fellowship and fun for you guys, and you're catching as many fish as possible and as big fish as possible. So let's get some Florida guys up to Indiana or Clarksville, Tennessee for broodstock or the New River, because you guys who did good are in the running for the Angler of the Year and the Team of the Year. So keep that in mind. Your best 3 events count for that. So we'll see you in Indiana. Thank you guys so much. Let's give a round of applause for everybody.